Easy, Bert. You want to get me caught again? I can hurry him up.
Would we have yanked you out in the face of that mob just to get you caught again?
Them people back in town want to burn me. Burn me alive.
You had a bad fall, Vern. Maybe you're hurt inside worse than you think. You gotta go easy.
What's keeping? We've always been able to hold up at Wilson's.
Easy, Vern.
We ain't gonna be able to hold up there anymore. Wilson's dead. I saw his grave. Now look through the window and there's new people living there.
All right. We'll keep on going.
The horses won't last another mile. Neither will you.
I said we go.
Sorry to bother you, ma'am, but this man's hurt badly.
Please bring him in. Over there. I'll get my husband. Gil. Gil.
Ellie, we're in trouble.
Gil, there's a man in there.
Mr. Barrett's mare should have foaled before now.
The man's hurt, Gil.
Good evening. What's wrong?
Horse threw him. His ribs hurt so bad he can hardly talk.
Take a big breath. Easy. Easy. Stand up. That's it. You've got to stand up. I don't guess you live around here, or you wouldn't have come to me.
Gil.
We're just passing through.
Guess you're on your way into town. I hear they're going to burn that man they caught tonight.
We're headed that way.
Hold this in for me. Is it tight? Well, if you can't grip it, why, perhaps my wife...
They do the work of 5. Just hurry, please.
Thanks. I guess that man deserves whatever's done to him.
You reckon he does?
But we're not the ones to do it. That's what we have laws and a government for. It'll see justice done if we give it a chance. I'd stand or fall by it. And I fought against it.
You did, huh?
That should do it.
What are you charging?
Well, there's no charge. I'm not a physician. But when you get to town, you'd better see Doc Jennings.
Why wouldn't we come to you if we lived around here?
Well, they're all Yankees around here. Like I said, I fought for the South. It's hard for the winners to believe that the licked man can come to admire what they fought for. Be a while before they get to think I'm human.
Where's Alt?
Horses in the corral were fresh. Alt's getting the last one now. Burn, not them. You're crazy as they say you are.
Hurry, come in here.
Anybody home?
Neil Fry.
Ellie, Kel.
Hello, Neil.
I know. Some of your cattle have come down with anthrax and you need Gil. One of our only visitors, and he keeps his cattle healthy.
Only visitor. Why, you had some leaving as I came in.
On their way into town to watch what happens to Burkeen.
Well, that's what I came for. We can ride in together.
As far as I'm concerned, there's not much reason to go into town tonight.
Not much reason. Well, maybe you don't think there's much reason, but I do. Good night, Gil.
Good night.
Good night, Ellie.
Things would be a lot simpler if there were more like him. This is going to be a matter of waiting. It only takes one to wait. Good night, Ellie.
Gil, is it what you really want? Staying here, trying to make a go of it?
What I want, I've got. You. Now you get to bed. Thanks.
You keep it on.
Well, just like all the other places, sir. Been some in, been some out. I hope the other patrols have better luck.
This one's a veterinary.
You want to try him?
How does it to try everybody? Look around.
Oh, won't you come in?
Your name, Hanley?
That's right. Can I help you?
Maybe. Do you mind if we look around?
Help yourself. What's going on?
Last night, a butcher shot down an Army lieutenant and a peace officer. A butcher named McKean.
And he got away?
What makes you think he got away?
Well, you're not here to pass the time of day. You must be looking for something.
You were a rebel in the war.
I fought for the South.
Anything unusual happened here last night?
Well, about 4 o'clock, we had a little cold. Before that, I bound up the ribs of a man who'd been thrown from his horse. He was half out of his mind with pain.
Everything all right?
Seems to be, sir.
A horse doctor takes care of a man, and that's not unusual.
Well, when they can't get to Doc Jennings, why, I sometimes get human patients. I don't do much for them, but I don't charge them either.
Gil, is it all right if I put a blanket on the fold till Mr. Barrett comes?
Thanks, Ellie.
Let's go. Better wait a minute, Lieutenant. You ever see this before?
I don't think so, no.
Those your horses out in the corral?
Certainly.
Tell them. They've got the Randall's brand on them. 2 weeks ago, Burkeen stole a Randall herd.
You're not talking sense. A man was hurt. He couldn't find any place else to come to.
I suppose you never saw Vern Burkeen before. Didn't know what he looked like. Make the answers good, Reb.
You ever seen him before? You know what he looks like?
I haven't been helping him get away for the last 2 years.
You trying to say I have?
You trying to say he didn't pay you this money for the fresh horses you had waiting for him? Just left it as a gift. Is that it, Reb?
What does all this mean?
It's simple. For a year, we've been looking for the man who's helped Burkeen hide out in this area. And now we've found him. You're under arrest for criminally conspiring with Vernon Burkeen against the United States government.
You're out of your mind. Now get out of here before...
And in view of the fact that the accused, by willfully aiding and conspiring with a deserter from the United States Army, has forfeited all rights to trial by civil court, we will prove beyond a doubt that this man is guilty.
I saw those strangers turning down Hanley's Lane.
No, Gill didn't say who the visitors were, except one was a patient. All he said was there wasn't much reason for going into town. That doesn't make him guilty.
The only horses in Hanley's corral was the ones Burkeen stole from the Randalls.
And this is the saddlebag that Private Benson found with over $5,000 in it.
The court, having maturely and carefully considered the evidence produced, finds the accused, Gilman S. Handley, guilty.
The only guilt here is yours.
Silence.
This once you're going to listen to me. Has one of these witnesses actually proved I ever saw Burkeen before that night? Only Burkeen can do that. Or one of his men. Find Burkeen. Find any of his men. Let them declare they ever in their lives had anything to do with me.
The prisoner will maintain silence.
On your feet, Hanley. Hanley, on your feet. Someone to see you. Can't open a door, lady. Better make it quick.
Gil, darling.
Ellie, you've got to get to somebody higher up than these people. Once they learn what's going on in there, even if it's too late, get to them.
You haven't heard. They haven't told you.
Oh, what's there to hear?
They've caught Burkeen, darling. They've caught Burkeen.
Take these two along. Burkeen, this man claims he is not now, never was connected with you in any way. Do you deny or confirm his claim?
Tell them the truth.
You didn't do a very good job, did you? With the money I left you, you could have bought your way out of this scrape.
You can't save yourself. What further harm could it do you to tell the truth and save a man that helped you when you were in pain?
Now, honey, what you mad at me for? You wouldn't want me to lie, would you?
Place him in his cell.
I got 100 men they can't find. Maybe you can tell them where they are and what they're gonna do next.
You are the one who requested that Burkeen himself identify you.
Time's getting short, lady. Come on.
No.
Come on.
But my husband's alive. He's alive. He wasn't executed with the others. That means he wasn't guilty. He's free to come home. By what right do you refuse to tell me what you've done with him? Does a human life mean so little to you?
Mrs. Handley, I've done all I can for your husband by commuting his sentence to a prison term. Take my advice. Forget him.
below. Tell the commandant new scurvies are coming in on the water wagon. Get 10 men to load the wagon.
Still afraid to drive inside, huh, Frank?
I'm called on to deliver water to the prison, not inside. Here's the consignments.
Let's take a look at the livestock. Six new scurvies. That means 6 less barrels of water.
Get him out of there.
All right, out of the wagon. Come on out of there.
All right, you scurvies, get out of there. Come on, get a move on. Come on, get a move on. Come on, get a move on.
Get on your feet. From now on, anybody gets a callus on his butt, he can take a free swing at me. All right, inside. Quick step.
All right, you scurvies, move along. Come on, move it.
Move.
Prisoners, halt!
The dress is right. Now I want your hats off. You're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna meet the commandant, Lieutenant Voorhees. Maybe you're not gonna like him. More important, he's not gonna like you. Come to attention.
Easy with those water barrels. Take care of that water.
Consignments from Fort Jackson and Fort Jefferson, sir.
Jackson? I mean, well, we must be honored by the presence of Mr. Gilman Hanley. Which one is Hanley?
Right here.
Now, why wouldn't they shoot a mad dog like you? Look him over, Dr. Pelham. It's like this, Mr. Hanley. In your little group here is a deserter, a mutineer, a thief, and a murderer. And you're the only one that has guerrilla on his record. Guerrillas burned down homes with women and children in them. You'll find I have a special regard for guerrillas. Now, because you're our new boarders and because we want you gentlemen to be happy here, we're going to conduct you on a little tour.
All right, you scurvies, move along.
At their lowest point, those cliffs are 208 feet high. Even if you found a way up out of the pits and somehow managed to climb these walls, you know what would hit you in the face when you got on the outside? Hundreds of miles in every direction of the deadest, driest desert you ever thought existed. No man who's ever been here ever knew of a way across that desert to the Mexican line. Just bear in mind that no man has ever made it, and none of you is going to be the first. Let's say a guest did manage to wander out into the desert. You don't think we'd let you perish out there with the thirst, do you? Why, we wouldn't be that inconsiderate.
On your feet.
They look like Apaches. Beside them, Apaches are tame. They're Pimas. You know how they earn their pay? For every escaped prisoner they bring out of the desert alive, they get $25. For every dead one, $50. They'd like to see you get out into the desert.
As you were.
As an extra service, we have what our guests refer to as the bake oven. You can see its effect for yourselves. With these majestic walls and the desert, you can see for yourselves why we don't stress the use of iron bars and numerous guards. I feel that you should also know that we have no water here. Absolutely none. However, we are making every effort to discover a source on our own premises. Now, we need water here very badly because occasionally we are visited by the fever. And that makes it very bad for everybody. But until we discover a source of water, we receive a supply once a month from Copper City. Well, this concludes our little tour. We bid you welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Get their shackles off. Mark them and assign them to cells. All except the gorilla. I want him to come with me. Guard!
Blacksmith, tunnel 1! Now you can put your hats on.
To send you here, they must have wanted you to remain alive. That sort of ties my hands, doesn't it? Why did they want you to stay alive, Mr. Hanley?
I'm here because they couldn't kill me on the evidence they had.
You really believe that, don't you? Well, you don't have to worry about being here too long.
If you brought me here to tell me that, you're wasting your time. A few years ago, I used to bayonet that uniform. It took a good deal to make me change my mind. You're not the one to prove I made a mistake.
Well, it's clear that you're one prisoner they don't want killed. Yes, sir. But these orders don't apply to a man who tries to escape.
You thinking of forcing one to try?
Well, I have to admire your spirit, Mr. Hanley. That's the kind of spirit it took for you guerrillas to burn down homes without letting the women and children out. One of you burned down mine with my wife and daughter in it. You're not going to like what happens to you here, guerrilla. You're probably going to want to make a break for it. Get these shackles off and put him in a cell. Put him in with Redfield.
From now on, just think of this as your parlor. Open the grate.
Right turn, gorilla.
Now left. Get 17 open. Like the commandant said, welcome. Here's one of the reasons your water's going to be short this month.
Get him settled, Jumper.
Jumper Hall is the name. If you think we're glad to have you with us, you're right. We are not. But as long as you're here, meet the family. This is Artilleryman Nye, 5th Ohio. Still standing too close to the guns.
You make too much noise, Jumper.
This is Gundy Boyd, New York Infantry.
Hi. Sorry to see you.
You met the Pimas on the outside? This one is on the inside. Ever seen a deformed Indian? Killed one of his own people. Now nobody likes you, do they, Hunchy?
Hey, cut it out, both you guys.
Sorry, Hunchy.
I said get him settled.
All right, Red. You can see we are a happy family in here. I'm the only one who's got a chance to walk out of here. My time in, you can count. Come over here. You got a long time to go in here?
Not very long.
Same with me. Less than a year.
You didn't ask to be put in with us, and we didn't ask to have you.
Now, I think the smartest thing is for you and us to make the best of it, right?
Well, what's that mean?
Just don't ever talk about what you see to anybody. Not even to us. We got an understanding?
Who says we need an understanding?
Fine. In this hole, we've got to breathe together to live. And you don't want to breathe with us. Now, what are we going to do about you?
That's up to you.
Open 17. There's your playmate, Red. Any of you got any complaints about short water rations? See him.
You don't see anybody rushing for the water, do you?
You got them all too well trained in front of me.
Just once. Don't slam it. Sergeant, let me see Doc Pelham.
He can't get you out of work in the cistern.
He can if he knows what the noise does to me.
Voorhees knows.
The cistern, it's like 1,000 explosions inside here.
To a gorilla?
I'm an artilleryman.
You were. All Voorhees knows is what you turned into after you skipped the artillery. This is one noise he wants you to get used to.
I won't ever work in that cistern again.
Get your cup, Nye.
What about him?
Oh, don't worry about the killer. Guess he must like this better than water.
Bleeding from the nose and mouth means internal injuries. Man can die that way.
I don't want you helping him along.
You don't. You come in here new and start telling me what you want.
Red! Let him go. Is this what you meant by an understanding?
Get your cup.
You, against the wall. Lean. Turn around. Now lean. Would you say everything's all right, Red? No disturbance.
Yeah, I'd say.
You know, they like nothing better than target practice, in case you're ever thinking of running.
Thanks. Still trying to make it good for him, girl.
The man's dying.
Well, he better not die. I hear you're some kind of a doc. Can you keep him alive?
I'll do better than you've done.
As long as you do, we'll leave our business unfinished.
I told you I won't go down in that cistern again. Go ahead and shoot.
Why, you...
Prisoner loose! Prisoner loose!
Hold your fire.
Hold your fire! On the rim, hold your fire!
Why don't you shoot? Go ahead and shoot! Why don't you shoot? Go ahead! Why don't you shoot? Why don't you shoot?
What a gorilla wants is a run for his money. All right, Sergeant.
Commence firing!
Bring him down, Sergeant.
Mapes, Callard, on the double.
Man ended up one of your kind, a gorilla. Move him along.
Detail forward! Quick step! Hard!
Keep going. Keep going. Close it up. Close it up.
Go easy when it starts. They've been digging for years. There's no water below us. It's the way Voorhees keeps us busy. As Whiteside does.
Right. Turn. All right, get digging.
number 4, all secure. Post number 4, all secure. Post number 1, all secure. Post number 1, all secure.
How is he?
He won't get any better in here.
That's it, killer. The last thing we want is to lose you for good.
He's a chicken dirt robber of the dead.
Real careful, Mott. Mott didn't want to be a soldier. He lived all his life 100 miles from here. Copper City. You know what he was? A prospector. You know where he prospected? In the desert.
You're never going to...
Easy, Mott. He's the only man who's ever been in here who knows the way across that desert to the Mexican line. And Mott's going to tell me when I'm ready.
First, you got to get out in the desert.
I'll show you how things can be done around here. Come over here and learn something.
Hey, Red, I'll watch the door.
No, you won't. Hunchy, keep an eye out. Look close. Hundreds of years ago, the Indians had a fire going right here. And now I figure that where there's fire, there's got to be a way out for the smoke, right? It took me over a year to find out that none of these cracks went up high enough to be the outlet. You know where that smoke traveled? It curled in and out of these till it found its way up that one. Think we got something worthwhile here? All right, let's get started. He follows me up. This is as far as we've gone. Broken pickheads. Made the order for in here. Kern's still looking for him. Well, we ought to break through this part tonight.
Yeah, even if you make it over these cliffs, you've still got the desert and those Pima Indians.
3 days before we go, I write a letter to Copper City. It's an innocent letter to a shoe shop, saying I need a pair of shoes. The third night, you know what's hidden 100 yards outside these cliffs? Horses. And on those horses will be full canteens and guns.
I hope you make it.
Where are you going? You going to work with us or not?
All Voorhees needs is to find out I'm part of this.
It's kind of important Voorhees doesn't find out anything about it.
Gundy, get Mott up here. He can work in the guerrilla's place.
This kind of work won't be good for Mott.
You can't take a chance on Mott dying.
That's not the way. Look at it like this. Most of us are a long time here. This way, we have a chance. You can't stay awake all night for many nights. There's 6 of us, we'll be watching. One morning, they'll come in and find you've had an accident. Then whatever it is you wanted to prove won't be proved. You won't have helped Mott, you won't have helped us, and you won't have helped yourself.
My dearest, it's dark outside now, and already the dawn seems an eternity away. In the morning, I leave for St. Louis, where Neil has arranged for me to meet Senator Caldwell, who's staying over there before returning to Washington. Neil says the senator is an honest man of great influence. Perhaps he'll help us. If necessary, I'll go back to Washington myself.
Hanley, sir. Oh, Mr. Hanley. I have a letter here from Lieutenant Colonel Woods, a judge advocate at your trial. He wants to know if you have any inclination to talk. You got any inclination?
Talk about what?
Burkeen had over 100 of you guerrillas. They'd like to know where the rest of them are.
That all?
Good. Good. I'm glad you have no inclination, because if you had, I might have had to turn you loose. I hope you hold out, guerrilla. I hope you hold out till it's too late. That's all.
What about the letters from my wife?
You sure there was some letters?
I'm sure.
Like these, maybe. Well, yes, your wife has written you. I felt it best not to bother you with letters like these.
Does she say anything about the reopening of the trial?
Oh, yeah, she's written to Washington. She's been to Washington. She's done everything she can for you. Tell me, guerrilla, are you growing tired of our cistern?
Do I get my letters?
Take him back to his cell.
Don't. It might ruin its shape. Some kids learn arithmetic. I learned to pick locks.
Can you pick that one?
Sure. But where are you going to go after it's picked?
Maybe the guards on this level ask the guards on the main level to pull up the grate. The guards at the tunnel mouth and the main gate all decide to go to sleep.
You're beat. You won't stand many days double shift in the cistern.
Voorhees is in for a surprise. I'm gonna get used to her. You feeling any better?
Voorhees.
Lie back.
I scratched it on the inside of the door. The way across the desert. Scratched. Right above your eyes.
What door?
You told him, didn't you? I told him I hope they bake you in the oven until...
It don't make any difference whether you go along. Just give me what he told you.
He said something about marks on the door. There's nothing there.
Post number 6, all secure. Post number 6, all secure.
Hey, Gorilla. Come out of it. Come on. You won't have to fight that cistern anymore. There. We've broken through. Take a look. All this time. And now a foot outside, it's free. Well, the rest is just like walking. And the rest is up to you.
Not up to me.
Broken through. We're gonna rot waiting for him to change his mind.
How close to outside?
He's through.
You mean they can try it now?
Well, there's nothing in their way. Except the climb to the top, the guards, getting down the outside of the cliff, the desert and the Pimas. Yeah, they can try.
You didn't tell him what Mutt said.
Look, can you work that lock tonight?
What for? All it gets you is on the other side of this gate. After that, you can't get nowhere.
There's some things I want in the commandant's office.
Commandant's office? You crazy?
Open it.
Not now. In less than an hour, they got guard relief. They leave the grate at the top of the ramp open for 8 minutes. Whatever you're gonna do, you got 8 minutes. This is crazy. Have you got a chance to walk out of here like I am? If Voorhees catches...
That you, Corporal? Get Sergeant Kern!
Couldn't make him out.
Open it up. Who was it? Don't give me the I don't know. Who just came in here?
Nobody.
You know what happens to liars, Gundy?
Well, maybe I gotta go through this again. I said nobody came in here. I meant nobody.
You and you outside. You know what's gonna happen.
Why then?
What difference does it make? Sooner or later, one of them will talk with some urging.
You can save the effort. I was the one who was out.
You lied to me, Gundy. You know the penalty for lying. Outside.
I told you I'm the one you want.
Sure. Only Voorhees will want to handle you himself. Let's get it off, liar. I want to know how that gate got open.
All on account of you. You wondering whether you're worth it?
Their way it takes all night.
And we got to wait for each one, too.
Speed it up. Speed it up. Get it over with. Speed it up. Get it over with. Speed it up. All right, all right. That's enough. All right, enough. That's enough. Let him down. Let him down. Quiet. That's enough. Shut up in this stuff. That's enough. Get it over with. Get it over with. Stop! Stop, you scurvy. Quiet. Let him down. Let him down. All right, all right.
You gonna help us, or do you like us?
Open up. Open up. Get it over. All right. All right. All right.
Open up.
All right. All right. All right.
You're more good to us alive.
Now. 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 Now.
Gundy's had enough of the economy. Now get it open.
Now. 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 Shut up. We'll give you something to say. Now. 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 You yell, the more yell. himself killed.
Get up. Who's responsible? Him, all the way. Inciting a riot. Well, providing nobody's been killed, it'll be a long time before you see the sun again, but you'll feel it.
Any life in there? He ain't much on food, but he don't leave no water. In a couple of more days, he'll be leaving you his water.
I crossed the desert. I scratched it right above your eyes.
Come in, Neil. You remember Mr. Price at the trial? This is Colonel Wood, the judge advocate. Neil, it's happened. They're letting Gil come home.
For a fair trial? As I told Mrs. Handley, her husband hasn't been acquitted. He's to be released under my custody to report to me twice a month. I want a complete account of his every move, as well as a list of the visitors he's had.
But that's not freeing him.
Oh, he'll be home. That's what's important.
Sounds to me like Gil's being used for bait.
Neil.
You hoping what's left of Burkine's guerrillas will try to contact Gil and give you a chance to grab him?
That's your own conclusion, Mr. Price.
Please, Neil, it's all right.
Handley isn't being forced to leave the prison. The full facts will be presented to him. If he decides to cooperate, there's a chance his sentence will be reduced.
I want to remind Gil to thank you.
Good day, Mrs. Handley. Mr. Price.
When will Gil come home?
I'll send the dispatch today. It should reach the prison tomorrow. But the prison officials have 3 weeks to decide whether the prisoner's record justifies his release.
Thank you.
Open it up. Come on, come on. Well, Handley, Dr. Pelham tells me you might die if we left you in there any longer. We can't have anything like that happen inside the prison. Get him out.
On your feet.
3 or 4 days rest down in the cistern, you'll be able to come back here and pay off the time you owe the oven. Go on, take him down.
Easy. You had a bad time.
Welcome back.
We didn't think you'd make it.
Anytime you're ready, you can send that letter to the shoe shop.
You're gonna give me the way.
I'm gonna show it to you.
Post number 1, 9 o'clock. All secure. Post number 1, 9 o'clock. All secure.
Exactly where?
Right right above that ridge.
How do they know where they're going to come out?
Oh, Redfield's got it figured to the inch.
What time tonight?
Right after the midnight guard change.
What makes you so sure that Mott told Hanley the way across that desert?
Oh, I'm not so sure. Redfield's sure. That's good enough for me.
Mm-hmm. All right, take him back to his cell.
You're not going to put me back there now. But I don't want to make the try. I want to walk out of here. Less than a year. And I won't if you make me go with them tonight. You'll never let him get to the top of that cliff alive.
Take him back to his cell.
Well, you get your wish to get back at a gorilla. One of the ones that tries tonight was a gorilla.
Hey, Red. What if Voorhees knows about it? He'll shoot us as we come out.
There's no way he can know.
But what if he does? And he's out there waiting for us to come out.
Well, then I'd say somebody told him. As long as you're the one worrying about it, maybe you better climb out first.
I was just thinking of what could happen.
We'll follow you, Jumper.
Now, Lieutenant.
He's not outside yet. Bolts are firing. I want him far enough away to send my retrievers after him.
Tried to inform on us. No, I didn't.
make it. Well, there were 5 of us, only 4 horses. You had guns and water. I've got them. Let's get out of here before they find out and turn those Pimas loose.
Another 15 miles and we're halfway. Let's go.
Are you crazy? All you've been telling me is we gotta stay on a straight line. Go out now in this storm and lose that line, what do we do? Go back to prison and start over?
No, we wait here for the Pimas to catch up.
They're on foot.
All right, you stay here. You tell them out across the desert and get free.
I've sweated to get this far. Do you think I can't take care of a few rat-faced, lousy red sticks? You're waiting till I say. I've wasted too much time on this. You're not gonna get us lost.
You try finding a way by yourself.
Come on down here, Hanley. Where's the rest of them?
Dead.
I almost didn't get here in time. That'd have been too bad for me. They sent for you, officially. They want to turn you loose, but they've left it up to me. You boys did your job. You'll get paid in full, even if it has to come out of my own pocket. Soldier, pick up his horse.
How long overdue?
Oh, 2 hours.
Looks like they'll come back as empty-handed as the other details.
If they come back.
Well, a man can go 3 weeks without food and 3 days without water. Tomorrow will be the second day without water.
We had enough water here for 2 weeks. All the barrels were dumped thanks to you.
Who knows about typhus fever? Decimated the Roman legions. Out here, one of our own guards falls dead, and it's here. Did he get it out of the filth of the underground cells? Did he breathe it out of the air? All we know is it can contaminate the water they drink. That's why I emptied our supply. And unless we get fresh water...
Oh, get away from me. Don't talk to me. Go give them a pill. That's all you're good for. Good citizens have erected a barricade outside the town. They're afraid we'll come in contact with their wives and kids. They've fired on every detail I've sent in there for water.
Detail coming in.
No water, sir. You gotta give me more men. They shot Mapes and Clark at the barricade. We need a whole company to get through.
Guard! Get him to the dispensary.
He's got it, sir. We can't touch him.
Now, you do like I tell you. Get him to the dispensary. Come on, hurry up. Go on back and tell him I got half this prison down with typhus fever. Dying 50 a day and no water. Tell them they ought to be proud of themselves. Shooting my men down. All we ask is water. Go on! Oh, hold up, soldier. Hold up. Dismount. Never mind. Get yourself some rest.
There's one way to get water.
Dream it up.
There's a prisoner. Knows how to cross the desert into Mexico. He could bring back enough to get us by.
The gorilla?
He could do it.
Burning up. A little water. Doc, you gotta give me some water. I'm gonna die without it.
I won't put it that you'll be helping them.
Doc.
Or that there are 3 times this many that we haven't been able to bring up here from their cells below. They mean nothing to you. All you can think of is that you might be helping me. And that's the last thing you want to do. I'm sure I'd feel that way if I was in your place.
Water.
I can't promise you your freedom. I can't even honestly say that it'll change my attitude toward you. Because you were a gorilla. All I can do is ask you to decide for yourself.
Please. Water. Water. Doctor,
Maybe
how sick is this man?
he may or may not regain consciousness before he dies.
If he comes to, he can prove I never saw Brackeen before the night he came to me. I don't know his name, but he was with Brackeen the first time I saw him.
Well, it's up to you whether you go or not.
Speak up.
If he doesn't go, will you give him permission to remain here in the tent on the chance that this man may recover long enough to clear him?
To prove he wasn't a gorilla? Yes. Well, there's enough money here to pay for the water. There's a letter of authority in case you need it. You might need this, too. I've still got a few guards that are on their feet. They can go along with you.
I told you I go alone or I don't go.
Well, I'm counting on you heading straight across the desert. I'm not turning toward town as soon as you're out of here.
That's up to you.
All right, you go alone. Remember, Hanley, straight into the desert. Go ahead. Prisoner escaping!
Out of range, sir.
All right. Cease fire!
So Hanley decided to escape. But if he thinks he'll get to Copper City, he'll never make it. They'll get him at the barricade. What I came to report, the man Hanley counted on declared him just died, without regaining consciousness.
Put down your rifle. Now come over here.
It's one of the prisoners.
Hold it. If you'd shot me, everybody around here might have been dead in 24 hours.
What do you mean?
I want all of you to hear what I mean. Now let's walk toward that barricade.
Wait a minute. You start shooting, he will. He could have killed us and didn't. He has something to say to us. Give him a couple of seconds.
I don't blame you. You're like me. You don't trust what you don't know. You're right in being scared of me. I've been with a fever. I told these men that if you killed me, you'd all be dead. And that's true. The very fact that you're here with guns means you're afraid the fever will be carried to your families. How? You don't know. Your barricade and your rifles won't stop the fever from reaching you. Somehow it's going to creep under or over those walls out there. There's only one way you can stop the fever from reaching you. Kill it where it is, at the prison. Don't give it a chance to come find you. All we need for a start is fresh water. I could have gotten it in Mexico, but it's 6 days there and back. I came here because it's a matter of one day, for you as well as for us. One wagon load of water, and you'll stop it where it should be stopped, where it began. And if it stopped, it can't touch you. It's your decision.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant Bowery! Lieutenant! Lieutenant Bowery! Lieutenant! Look what's coming in!
You came back, Mr. Hanley.
What about that man? Did he come to? Did he say anything?
And somehow managed the water.
I'm sorry. Panta died before he
could sign his name to what he told me. He cleared you completely. He told me you never were a guerrilla. And I believed him. You understand?
Yes. I not only understand, I feel kind of good, Lieutenant.
I'll get your case reopened. I'll stand witness for you myself. But you'll be home before anybody knows about it.
Guard! Oh, let's get that water unloaded.